Welcome back to the Hamlet, Rags to Riches. It is the pre-season special 2027. Wow, guys, what a season 6 that was. Who expected that? I mean, just so close to the playoffs. It couldn't get closer, could it? So, this is the pre-season special, and if you do not like this stuff, you can jump over it. If you do, well, be prepared. It's gonna be a long one. Might the longest we've ever seen. Who knows? It's I don't know. It all depends on different things that's gonna happen in this preseason. But like I said, you can jump over it and go directly into the next season if you want to. We will go over the new transfers and stuff like that in the new season. So there we go. Let's get through some of the more boring stuff here. The club vision expectations. Wow, can't talk. I should just go to sleep. It's really late. I'm really tired, but I just want to play, just one more hour. You know how it is. Just one more hour. It's the transfer window. Right. What do they want us to do? Play defensive solid football. Okay. Play counter-attacking football. I want that out. We're not playing counter-attacking football, and I want that out. And we're probably never going to do it. So, at least not in this club. So, let's see if we can get it out. Maybe they will. Yes. Finally, I could get it out. It's been there for like 4 or 5 seasons now. I don't know why, but we have never really played counter-attacking football. But there we go. They finally accepted to get it out. Confirm. And we got the end of season meeting. I always kind of butcher this completely. Slightly positive here, but that could mean anything. I think I'm just gonna say that we can fight up to. I'm optimistic about we can fight against relegation, stay up comfortably. Well, they got offended. You put all the pressure on us. Well, you freaking hell, guys! You got a 7th place this season, or what? 8th, 7 or 8. I mean, come on. Well, I'm gonna back down then. Oh, there we go. Emboldened. Honestly, I don't really like these meetings. They don't really seem too logical to me, but yeah, there we go. They're done. So we're actually gonna start in the squad overview this time and not the squad depth, because I do have 2 things that I have Yeah, I've been sitting here wondering a little bit about this, and I think I have 2 more players that I would like to sign for next season that probably deserves it. And one of those is Raha. He's been here for a long time. He's a captain. He did 7.18 in average rating from 21 games plus 7 subs. You know what? He do deserve a new contract, but I want him on maximum 500 wages and only 1 year. So the question is he gonna take that? I don't know. Squad player? I'm gonna say impact sub instead, because I don't think he's gonna be my first choice. He's gonna accept the impact sub. That's good. He's gonna go for 550 wages. 500 is my maximum, but we can go even lower here. 425, 1 year deal. Let's see what he says about that. He's going to go up to 500, so we can probably get him cheaper than I would have to begin with. 450, that's pretty good. I'll take that. He's a pretty good backup to have, that's for sure. The other one is actually Stephenson. Now, the main reason is that I saw him play a lot better as an inverted wingback. Yeah, we started to play with inverted wingbacks, and he did a lot better in that role, and he can also double down as a winger if we need him to. It's gonna be tough finding inverted wingers anyway, and we do already need 1 on the right hand. We need 2 on the right hand side anyway. So let's just make sure that we at least have the backup for that right hand side inverted winger. So let's see. Again, I'm gonna go in and say 500 wages like he's on now. That's gonna be my maximum for him, and I'm not gonna make him regular starter. That's not gonna happen. He's more like a fringe player to me. He doesn't want that. He wants regular play time. Impacts up. That's about it I can give him. He's going to take impacts up. Okay, good. So he's also 550. We're going to go down to the 425 like with Raha and see what he says about that. 130 appearance fee, that's fine. Unused, 65, that's also good. He's going to go to 500 and we're going to go down to 450. He's probably going to take that. Thank you very kindly. I'll take it. Deal done. Exit talks. Now we can go into the squad depth and see how we are doing. Now, I have already set it up so we can see the guys that are running out of contract and future transfers out and stuff like that. And we can't even see the under-23s, but we don't really need to. Khalil is actually here for another season, but I'm going to try and offload him again. Probably on a loan. If possible, we can get a bit of money for him if that's, I don't know, something. He's definitely not going to stick around. So, can we put anyone in here? No, because I have filtered them out. That's a bit annoying. So if we filter them in, I need to take out a lot of these guys. All right, there we go. This is the players that's going to be here and also where I want them to play. Not everywhere where they could play, but where I want them to play. And see, Andersen, he could go down and play the halfback, but I don't ever want him to do that. I'll only want him to play in this carrier role. Stephenson, he's likely going to play on this inverted wingback role. He could go over here and play on the defensive left role because he also got a good left foot and the right foot. So he could play both of sides, but I'd rather only let him play this one. And if in case we need it up here, because I've seen him do really good up here. So even if he could go over here and play, I don't really ever want to play him over there. So there we go. That's, yeah. What do we need? That's a good question. Tess, I would like to sell him, but we might not make that happen. So we are actually quite good in the winger area on the right-hand side. We probably need a striker. We probably need a left winger instead of Lane. We definitely need to bolster the midfield quite a bit. Probably need a new fullback over here. Actually, the defense is actually looking quite good. We got Forbes and Spencer Adams on the right-hand side. We got Saha and Wilson on the left-hand side. Not too bad. Left-hand wingback is also looking, or inverted wingback is also looking quite good with Hughes and Brooking. Actually, is Brooking here for another season? Yes, he is. He's actually here for 2 seasons. Well, how about that? So yeah, we're looking quite good over there. Partington still in goal. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I kind of want to go out and sign youngsters and not players that are 25, 20. I want to sign players under 20. That's basically what I want to do. Am I capable of, I mean, I'll take, if I get a good deal on someone and I can get them for cheap and they're a really good player and, you know, they're maybe 28 or something, then I'm still going to take them if they fit my, you know, kind of system and all that. But I'm not going to sign star players. I'm not going to go out and, you know, give them 1,700 like Tess is on, 1,700 wages. I don't want to do that. The board is setting initial budget of 39k and 469k in budget. That's a lot. That's a lot. We're not going to use that much, but it's there to spend if we want to. But local council plan. What? That is insane. What is going on? How can a local? How can they do that? We can't live without a new stadium. Fuck! That is destroying our plans completely. That is actually destroying our plans. So what is the board requesting meeting about? They're probably about building a new stadium, right? No, they want to hold regarding improving your youth level. I mean, this freaking council, that's the 3rd time they are intervening in our business. What is going on in South London? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. I have a feeling this is probably going to happen every single time we're going to try this, and we will never get our own stadium. But okay, let's, I guess we're going to wait a season. I mean, let's improve the youth level then. How is the finances now when that happened? Still 222k. Okay, so I guess we didn't spend anything on going forward with building it. I guess we have to spend it when we are building it. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we're going to talk about the youth level instead then. Because, yeah, sure, I would like to increase our youth level anyway at some stage. I just didn't expect it to happen now, but sure. Sure, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Agreed. Brilliant. We'll get on with that one. But I mean, if that means we're gonna play on the Leyton Orient Stadium again, I'm fine with that because it's a big stadium and we're definitely not maxing out the capacity anytime soon. So that's okay, I guess. But I think we're paying, you know, fees to play there, so it's not exactly great. I would rather have our own stadium. Yeah, our youth level are increasing from category 4 to category 3. That is pretty good because we are definitely gonna, you know, bet big on youth academy. That's pretty much guaranteed now. Hülle is coming in for Gilligan for 1.2k plus 20% of the next sale. I am a-okay with that because I was planning to release him anyway. So there you go. I even cut some wages for the next month or so. So fine, leave. I'm fine with that. That is cool. Give me a little bit of money as well. That's cool. But man, am I not happy about that council. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these guys in South London? Come on. All right, so I don't think that's gonna stop us from going out and actually signing people here. So let's see how my shortlist is kind of adding up here, because we got a couple of shortlists actually. We got the quality, actually we got the default one. That is players that is still getting, where I don't have full knowledge. Actually, some of them is full knowledge, so I should actually move them over to the full knowledge pages. Yeah, I should probably do that before I'm doing anything here. All right, there we go. Now we can look at them. So we got one that is called quality. These are the players that are good enough that I already know about, that I have looked at, the injury risk and all that I know I can just sign straight away if we can get them. Under 23s, that is players that are the same thing. I have looked at their injuries and all that kind of stuff, and that I want to sign for the youth academy that haven't really proved anything yet, but, could be someone we could improve on. So I think we're going to start down there and actually sign whoever we think is really good here and we can actually sign. So yeah, I think there is a lot of players we could sign, but we also have to make sure that we're not signing too many. I'm going to go by potential here because that is what we're looking for, basically. So we got a guy here who is going to cost us 185k. That is a lot. Let's take a quick look at him. So he's kind of a winger. I don't think he's going to be worth it. I'm going to leave him on the list as it is. So that is how I'm going to do things. I'm just going to look through stuff until I find someone that we might want to sign. I'm gonna make an offer for this guy. I've seen him so many times on my list, and I think he's actually quite good. And if I could get him for like 15k, 10 to 15k, I would bring him in, put him in my. I could actually even see him start in next season. So he's not really a carrilero, but he could definitely play that role. His tackling is a bit low, but otherwise he's a really, really solid player to bring in. Someone that could be developed a little bit and then maybe make a profit of him. But let's see what they want for him. The agent said 10 to whatever, 160k or something like that. If I can get him for like 10k, I would be pretty happy about it. But let's just make a pretty low ball offer here and see what they say. They are, okay, not even submitted for further consideration. An improved offer will be, okay, sure, I will pay. How much do we have? Let's say 15k then. Let's say 15k. I will definitely give 15k for this guy. Then we got this guy who is looking like a pretty exciting one. He's Welsh and I think he's playing in the Welsh leagues. And as we can see here, 0 transfer value. So I think he's transfer listed or something like that. Or maybe it's just an old scout report, but he's definitely good. If we're just checking him out really quickly here, he's a winger. But can play really all over the place. But he's definitely a winger. Not the biggest crossing in the world. Got the pace and all that. Whoops. Let's just get into him actually. So here we're also pressing forward. He could definitely play as a pressing forward, but he doesn't have the finishing. I think he's more a winger. I think he would be a really good winger actually. Also with a passing 14, that would be really great. 15 work rate, determination of 12, work rate 11. That makes sure that he can definitely develop a little bit. Let's see. Oh, we can approach directly. Well, how about that? Let's see what he wants. He wants to be a star player. Are you insane, mate? You're not going to be a star player. Yeah, he would probably be a starter, to be honest. He would probably be up there. He would probably be better than Lane. But let's just say regular starter. I think he would definitely be a regular starter. But I think he's going to want too much in terms of wages. I'm going to say 700 to 900. 800 is going to be my maximum here. He wants star player directly. Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? What about important? Nope, he wants star player. Okay, he's not for me then. Here's another interesting one. He's a goalkeeper. Also, probably someone we can get for free. I think he's a pretty good, sweeper keeper. He got rushing out of 15. Punching 15. I don't really like that, but he's quite quick and stuff, so he could be pretty potentially good. And also got the aerial reach to play, actually, and do have a, what is it? What did I see here? Oh yeah, command of area of 9. So he's not that bad at the regular stuff. So let's see what he wants. Approach design. He wants to be a backup. That's pretty sweet. That is exactly what I want him for. Probably playing in the under 23s to begin with. And then maybe next year he could potentially get into the first team. But let's see what he wants. Oh, we are going to compensate for 10k. You know what? 10k is not that bad. But I don't know if I like that actually. That's a bit much. That's a bit much actually. When is his contract up? Oh, he is contracted to them, but what is going on with his contract then? Can we see his contract somewhere? He's part-time. It's part-time, month to month. That's okay. Well, I guess that is what it is then. Wait, what is going on here? Why can I not give him more than 50 in wages? What? What is going on here? I don't know why I cannot give him a contract. We should have more than enough wages. Is there a takeover or something? Since I don't understand this. There is something wrong here. This feels like a bug. Let's see. Let's just take another random player here and see. No, we could do it with Fleming. So I don't know. No, he won a star player. Let's actually. Is there anyone else here we can just get for free, like Smith here? I just want to check it because there's something really odd here. Let's actually check him out. Is he anything that I want to sign? Oh, yeah, he's okay. He's 21, so he's not probably that good. Oh, he's the guy that could play on the left-hand side as well as an inverted wingback. Yeah, okay, I could sign him. But as probably as a breakthrough prospect, he's not gonna like that. Impact sub, that's at best. But I just want to check out. Okay, I don't know. There's something wrong with that other guy then. That's funky. But 975, that's a walk away kind of situation here. I want to get back to this Hanbury guy, but for now we're just gonna leave him alone. Here is another dude that I would like to get, but he probably will cost me something. I mean, naturally he is a pressing forward. I see him as a winger. I think he could be a really, really good winger. He doesn't have the dribbling, but other than that, he have the speed and all that kind of stuff. Really good determination, work rate, and all that. Let's see what they want. 43k. That's a lot. That's way more than I was thinking 10k. I was thinking nothing basically. So maybe they will give him away. I don't know. No. They see a lot of potential in this guy. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard finding these or getting these youngsters here, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, don't expect me to succeed here. I think one thing we could do is wait until some of them are running out of contract, because right now it seems like it's gonna be very, very impossible to get these guys. They want a lot of money for them, or they want really big contracts. So right now, it seems like we are not getting any youth players. None of the players that I have scouted and have on my list doesn't really seem like we're gonna get them. So let's move over to my quality signings. That might be someone over here. So yeah, this guy is actually he could be in the under 23s here, but he is so good that I have him up here. He's from Queens of the South. I'm not sure where that is. Probably in Wales or Scotland maybe. He's probably going to cost us a little bit, but you know what? This guy is so good that I would actually probably pay over 1,000 in wages for him. He's actually that good. He's a central defender. Let's actually go into him. He's a central defender, and I think we could probably get him for maybe 20, maybe 30k or something like that. But looking at him, he looks like League One quality to me in a couple of years' time. So knocks ball past, stays back at all time, avoid using weaker foot, retrain from taking long shots. Okay, yeah, he looks really, really good to me, this guy. He got all the numbers to play, even a libero, wow, really. But ball playing defender, this guy's really good. He could go up and play the midfielder role, the halfback as well. This guy's really good. Let's see how much we're gonna pay for him and how much he actually wants in wages. If he's gonna want like 2,500 in wages, yeah, we're gonna let him go. But really, are they gonna take that offer? No. Okay, they want money for him, but that's okay. 40% of next sale. I don't like that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay that. I'm 25k. That's about it. I think he's worth that. Okay, they're gonna take it. That's fine. I can probably do 10 times that. I can probably get back that money. I can get back 10 times. I'm pretty sure about that actually. So that's one offer in, but I'm not sure. He probably wants way too much in wages. 3,300 is max wages from my scouts suggesting. So yeah, it's probably going to be too much. All right, I didn't really expect to actually go in for this guy, but it's one of those players that you know you're gonna get your money back for if you get him. But he probably wants too much in wages, but we will see about that as well. I'm gonna finalize this one. It's gonna be quite a heavy fee for us, but let's take a quick look at him. It's Tom Bloxham. He is a striker, and he is a really good target man or target forward. He is someone that we're looking for. He is 196 tall. Got all the jumping reach in the world, heading as well, good finishing, decent composure, off the ball, teamwork. You know, he's the guy. He's the guy you want. He's the guy I want. And yeah, I'll probably pay over 1,000 wages for him as well. I don't mind paying, you know, up towards 1,000 wages, but if it's going towards 2,000, then I'm that we can't do that. We can't do that yet. So yeah, it's probably a guy that would be really good to get in. I think he could definitely score a lot of goals. He have already proved that he can do that in League 2 with 14 goals here. So he proved that he can score goals, and in another system where we are really putting him in that target forward role, even more so than he is in Shrewsbury probably, I think he will plop them in plentiful. He could be Mills 2.0, but he's costing a lot, so I might not take it. I've also just made an offer for Mike Cooper. It's a goalkeeper. He's currently injured, but yeah, it's the first major injury he has. But I think he is quite a lot better than Partington. And if I can get him for 1k and, 600, 700 wages, something like that, I think it's a no-brainer. I think we should bring him in then. Yeah, he's 27. But you know what? I don't mind getting a few, that is a little bit on the age or have a bit age on them, especially goalkeepers. I don't mind that. He could play for us for 5 or 6 seasons if he's good enough. And I might think he is. Throwing 20, that's going to be interesting. The way we are playing out from the back, this is definitely a good one. Another one I'm going to go in for, I actually knew about this guy. I was pretty sure that I wanted to go in for this guy. He's 30 years old, yeah, but he could definitely play 2 or 3 years before he's done for. So let's take a quick look at him. I'm going to pay around 5k for him. Ben Close, he is quality. This is a guy that is quality League 2, like real quality League 2. He's definitely good enough to play for us. That is for sure. He could be Carrilero, but he could also go down and play the halfback. And him being able to play both roles, that is why I'm signing him. If I could get him for 800 wages, 700 wages, something in that range. He's right now on 1600, but I think he could. He would probably take a bit of a hit coming down to us. So yeah, I think he would be a very nice, experienced player to have here for a couple of years, maybe 2 years. I'm thinking 2 years. Georgie Cantrill is another one I can get for basically nothing, so I'm going to finalize it and get him before anyone else can. I don't mind paying those small fees, because that means I can get them before anyone else is coming in for them. Maybe. So he's from Southend. He is kind of an oddball. He is 26. So again, he's going to be one of those that I'm bringing in that is a bit older. I don't mind having them. I can just only have 22 of those. And we are probably not going to get anywhere near that number. But what he is really, really, why I really like specifically this guy is because he is an inverted wingback. Definitely an inverted wingback. How I see him, 100% inverted wingback. He will sit in that midfield just in front of our central defenders and just control that midfield for us. He also got the long throw, so we could go back to actually playing with long throws again if we wanted to. So, you know what? If I could get him in on, again, wages 6, 7, 800, I don't know, around that number, that would be pretty good. He could also play as a Carrilero. That would also be interesting. You can definitely play that role as well. I think that's about the extent of who I want to go in for directly here to begin with. But that's also quite a few. But let's see if we can get any of those in. It might not happen. Well, it seems like most of the offers are accepted, but some of them doesn't really like us or something. I don't know. Let's check out Sloan here. Sloan was, I don't even remember, but he wants a lot in wages, so it's probably not going to happen. Let's start negotiating. He wants to be a star player. He's good enough to do that, for sure. He is, but I don't really want to, again, I don't really want to bring in those star players that is going to have 2k in wages. He's good enough to do that, but yeah, let's, let's get rid of that. And let's bring him down to, important player, because he's definitely going to be an important player. Okay. Let's see how bad it is. Let's see the damage here. 3.7k. Dulwich Hamlet must have registered at least 8 players trained by the club or by a club in England. Currently 22 registered. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's I don't think we're gonna get an agreement here. I think it's just so far beyond what is reasonable for us. 1.5 would maybe be about the maximum I would do for him. So yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near each other here. So just exit these talks. Probably gonna be the same with this guy. He's probably also way too above our, that's the problem here. If we want those kind of players that are really that much better, Tom Bloxham here, he is definitely, he's quality. He would be an absolute quality signing, but I don't think we have that kind of money to just spend on one striker. I don't think we have it, and I don't think we need to. Let's try important player on him as well. Yeah, he wants star player. Okay, let's give him that. Oh, he wants more than that. You know what? Just walk away. Okay, so we're not gonna get any of those, but Cooper, okay, the goalkeeper here, that might be something we can get. Okay, let's get into a negotiation with him. He wants to be an important player. I mean, yeah. Let's go down to first choice goalkeeper. Let's see if he wants to take that. Okay, that's good. I might have a problem with Paddington right now, but we'll figure that out. 700. Okay, that's something we can do here. That is something we can do. Let's go down to 550, a 2-year deal. Yeah, I guess. Actually, you know what? I think I'll take you for a 3-year deal here. I think you're good enough. Let's actually check out. Let's make sure that we are not making a mistake here. Ooh. Yeah, he's playing in League One, so Plymouth. Let's check them out. Let's check their kind of status here in terms of where is the. Well, I can't find it. Past positionings. Where can I find that table? No. Yeah, history summary. Yeah, so they're kind of they haven't done too well. Okay. Well, it's really hard to judge these kind of players, goalkeepers. It's really hard to judge them. I think he's okay. He just had a couple of really bad seasons here. But I think it might be more to do with just a really poor team in Plymouth than it got to do with him. He had one major injury that he's currently coming back from. Other than that, nothing. That's okay to me. Yeah, I think I'm okay with, like, if we could get him on like 600 wages, that would be pretty sweet. I don't want to see that promotion wage rise. No, thank you. Let's suggest that. He's going back to 725. Let's go back to 600. He wants a 2-year deal. I'm okay with that, but I don't want to give him 625. That would be okay. Yeah. So we might have a new goalkeeper. I mean, it's not something I was looking for. But for 1K, I think we're getting a much better goalkeeper than what we already have. So I'll definitely upgrade on that. And he is also going to make sure that we are... Yeah, he's just a big upgrade. Let's check him out in comparison, actually. Yeah, definitely a much better goalkeeper. See, you don't really want them to be eccentric. you don't really want them to do that. You want them to probably have communication. The mental is also good. Speed is great if you want them to be a sweeper keeper, and we kind of wanted that. But he do have the physical, so he's not worse than Paddington at doing that job. But what he is really good at is distribution, and that is something, and also aerial a little bit better. He's definitely a better goalkeeper. No two ways about it. The statistics might be against him compared to Paddington, but that's because Paddington is playing in our team. So yeah, definitely a better goalkeeper. And I don't mind having 2 really good goalkeepers. I mean, 2 average goalkeepers. I mean, he's not average. He's definitely better than Paddington, especially when we have used him for a bit. Then he will probably be way better than him. But the Paddington has been bad. He's been one of our best players. But you know what? He might need some competition in there, don't he? Okay, so we got this guy. Who was that? That was Ben Closer. That's also someone I would really like to get. But yeah, 1K is probably around what I want to give for him. 1K is probably my maximum here. But he would be an important player. For sure he would. Yeah, let's remove that. Will improve coaching team. Let's remove that. Playing time, important player. I can give him that. See what he wants. 1.3k. I think we can make a deal with him. Honestly, I think we could. I'm thinking like going down to 875 or something like that. Giving him new substitute fee. Let's give him a good amount here. Like 400. Let's see what he says. He's going right back to... Okay, dude. I'm giving you so much more in unused. I mean... 925, was that what I gave him before? No, 950. And what else? Can we give you like something here? I'll give him assist bonus. I will also give him like a couple of winning the EFL and, just a couple of good things here where he can just look at them and say, ooh, I like that. Maybe I'll take your deal now. Something about that. Sure. I'm okay with giving him some bonuses if that happens. That's it's better than giving him straight up wages. So let's try that and see what he says. He's going right back to 1.3. Mate, come on. And also you want this promotion wage rise. I guess I could give you that because you are only here for 2 years. So I guess I'm okay with that. But 1k, that's my maximum. Sorry, dude. That's just how it is. I could give you like, I don't know. I could give you a bit more in appearance fees, I guess. Like 600. Take it or leave it. He's going to take it. It's expensive. It's expensive, but it's not over what I was willing to pay him. 600 is a bit in appearance fees, but you know what? It's all right. He's definitely gonna, he's gonna push our, he's more quality than we have. I mean, he's gonna be our best player for sure. And yeah, if I don't remember correctly, or yeah, he's definitely worth it. He's going to be worth it. He's played quite well in League One, so he's going to be worth it down here. I think he could be a really good halfback. I don't need him to play as a halfback, but I think the halfback is good positioning for him because he is getting slower. He's getting older, so I think that halfback role could really suit him. He got all the mentals to do it. He is quite tall. Well, he's not actually that tall, but he do have the jumping reach to do it, at least in this league. But I think that role would just suit him. He's so composed and stuff. So yeah, I think it would be really good to have him in. Cantrell, who is this guy? I forgot already. Oh, that's the other guy that is inverted wingback. That will also be a very interesting signing. If we could get him for that kind of wage, that would be insane to me. He wants to be an important player. I can give him regular. That's about it. I cannot give him that. I'm gonna remove and exclude it. If he wants that, I don't even want him then. Because I don't want to play him as a central midfielder. So we'll look to strengthen the following. Let's remove that as well. See if he takes this. Good. Maybe we can do something here. 500 wages. That's bang on what I want to give you. So you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna remove this and just yeah. There you go, mate. You can have it. 2-year deal. I'm perfectly happy with that. Finalize. Exit talks. That's great. That is a great deal if we get it over the line. I'm very happy about that. I think he's going to be a quality signing for us. So they came back with Latifi offer here negotiated. That's that's a lot more than I want to pay for this guy. He's not even in my first team thoughts right now. So yeah, loan offer. Can we loan him? I would pay some wages here for him. I would do that. I could definitely use him in my first team squad. That's for sure. I'm not sure exactly how I want to use him, but I could definitely use him somehow. He's definitely of the quality that I would look for. So if we could get him in on a loan deal, I wouldn't mind that. Like for, I don't know. Let's see what they say if I just suggest this. Okay, they're going to say 100%. Okay, that's fine. Let's go down to 80% and see if they actually want to take that deal. I don't know, 600? I will pay 600 for him for a year. I wouldn't mind that. They're going back to, okay, 750. Got to think about that for a minute here. His contract is running all the way to 2029. So if we're thinking a year ahead here, if we could get him next season, let's say we are gonna say ads and future fee after match is played. No, optional future fee of 60k. What do you say? Okay. Remove that. I don't know. Yeah, installment. I don't like installments. What about? I'll pay. I think 75k. See, I think I can make a really big turnover on this guy in the future. I think I'd probably get away with probably 250k or something like that. So 75k is pretty good, and he is a guy I've looked at many times, and I really want him. So let's do that and see what they say. 150k. Wow, that's a lot. Plus, why are you all of a sudden? What is this? Hold on. What is this? No. 0. This we can talk about. But that's up here. That's a no one. 90, and now I'm worried that I'm not gonna get him at all. No, they're just gonna deny me now. You know what? Let's just remove this then. Can we just get him in? Can we just get him on loan then? Such a strange thing to do. So they're stalling over the bid now. I mean, they accepted it the first time, so sure. Schaha has taken his contract offer. That's good. Also Stephenson, good. So that's bringing us quite. Let's go into the depth here because let's see. Yeah. So we're still missing one over here and a lot of midfielders, of course. But yeah, I mean, we don't really. Yeah, it's looking okay. It's more about bringing in those few quality signings and then bringing in the youth kind of players. Oh, they accepted the offer. So we might have one more midfielder in. He's not exactly a Carrilero, which, yeah. So when we're playing him, he's probably more. No, he's definitely a central midfielder, but he's probably more box to box actually. Yeah. So when we're playing him, he's likely going to be played as a box to box instead of a Carrilero. That's okay with me, because I think he's good enough to definitely get into our first team squad. So yeah, let's bring him in on a loan. I'm pretty happy about that. That is what is his? Oh, he's left-footed. Oh, we could play a box-to-box on the left-hand side all of a sudden. Oh, I didn't see that to begin with, that he was left-footed. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, definitely, I'll take him in. 750, that I think that's a steal. And Mike Cooper is coming in, so we got a new goalkeeper. That is great. And Ben Klose, the experienced midfielder, is also coming in. So 2 first signings is done and dusted. Paid 1k for the first one and 4.8k for the other one. That's basically nothing for us. That's okay. Making sure that we are getting them and no one else is before they are running out of contract and stuff, because they would run out of contract, but I'll rather sign them for a small fee and actually get them before everyone else. Right, so the youth players is in or signed or whatever you want to call it. Some of them for a really long time. But yeah, I've given them the faces now, so that is how they're gonna look. Why are they looking exactly the same? Or am I just a racist? I'm just a racist. God dang it. Wow, why did I give them... Wait, what am I? What? That's not the same person. I'm just a racist. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, that's great. So our new scouting budget is 43k. Is that gonna help us to get? No, we're not gonna get it. It's not. No, I think we're just keeping on with the EFL League 2 here. I think that's okay for us as well. So there we go. Gilligan is off to Fule. Okay, fair enough. Goodbye. We're getting 1.2k. I mean, sure. I mean, I was releasing him anyway, so there we go. I mean, it's just a bonus that we're gonna get those 20%, isn't it? That's lovely. Oh, I just saw a picture of Allardyce. I mean, let's see what is he up to? Where is he in the world? History. He's been in Arkington, okay, but he didn't really manage there. Cheltenham didn't really do too well, and now he's moved on to South Shield in the National League North. Well, he's back where he started, I guess. Well, not really, because he actually started in the Premier League, so I guess I'm wrong. Georgie Cantrell is moving in. Now, that is a little bit of an odd one, because... Okay, so we do actually... Yeah, he's the inverted wing back. Yeah, sure, come on in. Yeah, come on in, man. Come on in. So, we do have 3 signings already. That is actually quite exciting, to be honest. That is more than I expected this early on. I would have liked some youngsters, but that is going to be tough, I gotta say. Unless we're going to sign someone who is probably a bit low what the quality that I was looking for, but we never know. We never know who we're going to sign later on. I might sign some youngsters that is potentially not close enough to being our first team squad level, but is still good enough that I'm going to try to get in on a free and also pretty, in wages wise, probably pretty low, that could give me some money, potentially. But I'm a little bit worried that it might still be too soon to go in for some of these youngsters, because they might not have the potential where they are actually going to give me any money. They might not be good enough that anyone actually want to give any money for them. That's my current issue. But this guy looks interesting. Let's fully scout his... let's fully scout this guy. Actually, he looks really, really good. This could be a 3 to 9 finishing. But still, he's young with that jumping reach. Yeah, you never know. Really good work rate. Flair, it looks... Yeah, let's see how he is when we are done scouting him. Here we go again with the stepping aside and all that. Hopefully, it's not gonna, be something that's gonna take, months, because... I mean, it'll just be annoying in the middle of the transfer. So Fule is coming in for Dyer for 0. He is a guy that I've been looking at a couple of times, and he is on my shortlist. And he can play across the line over here. And he's probably good enough to be, a winger that is worthy a mention compared to Willis. I mean, he's probably as good as Willis. Actually, can we compare them? Here? Player comparison. Why can I not compare someone? Okay, here we go. Right, so we can see all his numbers. That's the problem here. Yeah, it's not really a good matchup, but he I don't know. It's like it's a bit odd doing this. Let's do it with the attributes instead. So he has him beaten on the stamina, natural fitness, jumping reach. Okay. Probably have him beaten on the mentals as well for the most part, except for the determination, but we don't really know how much it is. Definitely better technically. I think he's a better player than Willis is. The question is, how much does he want? That's the main question here, because I don't want to pay too much. I mean, I don't want to pay anything. What, really? You're just giving him away to someone else, but I need to pay for him. Well, great. Latifi rejected loan offer. So we're not going to get that guy in. Well, that's a shame. I think we're going to struggle with the youth. I'm pretty certain about it now. I don't think we're going to get much youth in this season. But I think the 3 signings we have already made, yeah, they are on the older parts. But you know what? They are definitely quality coming in. Absolutely strengthening our squad, especially Ben Close. I think he's a really, really solid player. Oh, there we go. Now they accepted it. A couple more teams came in for him, and now they wanted to do 0. Fair enough, I guess. Plymouth stalled over Salford Dyer. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so yeah, they accepted it. He won 650 to 925. Okay, I guess that's... Yeah, I was thinking 700, but important player, probably not. I was thinking more squad, but regular... I mean, he's probably going to go somewhere else then, but let's just give him what we can give him, and then he can decide on his own. 750. That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. 3-year deal. That's quite a long time, mate. I had looked at him before, and I deemed him worthy. Yeah. He's definitely... I mean, he had one really good season in Wales here with TNS. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not League One, but I think he's good enough. I think he's definitely good enough. What about his injury risk? Ooh, okay. Why did I not see that before? It's a 4-week one and a 5-week one. I don't know. Definitely don't want to give him too much because he's definitely kind of injury prone a little bit. So like maybe 650. I'll give him 700, but I need to remove these kind of things. I don't want to see those in. Yeah, okay, let's try that. He's gonna come back and say that. Okay, that's fine. We can remove these. And then we can go back to 700 again. Or yeah, let's go back to 700 again. He's gonna go to 850 now because of that. No, mate. You're gonna go 700. Oh, take it or leave it. Go up in appearance fee to 200. Assist bonus. You can get a pretty good assist bonus. Actually, 250 in assist bonus. What about that? Okay, then he wants higher wages after. That's a no-brainer. I'm gonna take that one out. I'll give you 300 in appearance fees, and that's about it. He's gonna take it, okay, but there are a lot of teams coming in for him, so we might not get him. And he's not. I mean, he's a quite a young player, but he's not, as young as I would like them. Oh, that sounds really wrong. That sounds really. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, let's move on. I can't take this serious. This name, Sonny Cox. I don't know what it is, but I'm just I'm just a kid. But I can't even scout him. It's just move on. Ooh, this is the guy we were looking at before as well. He doesn't have the pace or acceleration, but he costs way too much. I just can't get him. They're just costing way too much for me. I mean, I need to get them on a free. It's like it's just too much. Nah, but I want to fully scout him. Yeah, I want to fully scout him. I want to see him, and I want to put him on my list for the future. Because he could be a really, really solid player if he develops in Solihull Moors. But you know what? He's probably not, but I'll just put him on my list probably. So they're asking me to give these guys a new deal. I mean, Friel and Cameron James could consider that. But I don't really think they are of the level that we're looking for, to be honest. They have been, Friel have been, let's check out their consistency. That's the most important thing. 6.98 the first year, 7.27, 7.03, 7.13, 7.12, 7.12. Yeah, I mean, he's been quite consistent in what he's doing, but he's not really, he's not really at the level that I'm looking for. He would just be a backup. He would definitely just be a backup. But let's see. I mean, important player. That's just out of the question. It's so far. He's French. Dang it. Oh, walk away. You're not even close to what I want for you. Same with Cameron James. Absolutely only backup. And if he wants he wants squad player. I'm going to go for French because that is what he is. Well, French. Sorry, mate. Okay, well, then I'm going to release you. See, it is what it is, right? It's like if they don't want to take the deal, then let them go because we can definitely find someone else. So yeah, I mean, I hate to see them leave. They have both been here for especially Friel. He's been here for like 5 seasons. So but it's time to move on. It's time to move on, man. Ooh, this guy looks interesting to me. He's 24. I thought he was 20. I want them young. Oh God. But yeah, fully scout this guy. And here we go. Dulwich Hamlet. Dulwich Hamlet. I think that's how you pronounce it. Dulwich Hamlet. Face possible takeover. Right. So we probably can't sign anyone right now, right? Or I don't know. Or maybe it's just never mind. It's not really it. We would get, a Turkish player. That's the first time I'm seeing that. Yeah, I think he's probably a shadow striker type, but let's just fully scout him. Anyone that looks kind of interesting, fully scout, put them on the list if they're good. Yeah, probably nothing here. Not interested. Yet to discuss terms with Carrington. Let's check Carrington out here. I don't think he's good enough. He had a pretty poor season here. 1 goal, 2 assists, 6.87. He's very inconsistent in what he does. He had a really good season in the National League. I don't think he is League 2 level. I just don't. I think we're gonna release him. I mean, as a backup, maybe. But that's about it. Emergency backup or something like that. But yeah, he's not gonna take it. Fringe player, that's the maximum. Yeah, sorry to say it, Carrington, but you're not worth it. Ooh, 482k for being in the Skybet League 2. I love to see it. We are rich, kind of. I mean, we at least do have some money, but we are probably one of the lowest budget teams in... Actually, can we see that somewhere? I don't know. I don't know if we can see it somewhere, but I can't find it anyway. Oh, here it is. It's actually under the homepage and in the comparison section here. So we are... could you please go away? Please go away. It's down here. 575. That is our average. And the average is 1,000. We're way below in average wages. Also an average player transfer value, of course. Record high for Dulwich Hamlet. Yes, that is the highest they have ever been. So success to me, I guess, or... I'm a good manager, or at my bat, or I don't know. It's a game. It's a game. I would never be able to do this in real. Everyone knows that. Well, that is okay. So he wants to come in for us. I mean, I'm pretty happy about that because that pretty much seals the deal. We don't really need more wingers then. Maybe a left winger because he is right-footed, so he is definitely second or first option on the right-hand side. But we don't really, again, we don't play with inverted wingers. We probably still need someone over here instead of Lane. But then again, I did see that Tess could play over there as a winger. So maybe it's okay. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to take him in. For that price, yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. 700 wages. Sure, I'll take him. But it does look like we're not getting the youth players in. It's, we are just strengthening our squad and possibly getting enough good players in that we can maybe go for playoff. But we also need to get a little bit lucky that those players are, that they actually are good enough. I mean, I try to do everything to make sure that they are good enough, but you never really know. So we're gonna carry, set for release, Garner, set for release. I don't want him. He's on really high wages and he's not good enough for those. Asante also set for release, I think. I mean, he is kind of good, but he's not really. His technicals are really poor and he's just, just set for release. I'll find another one. Clemens, I'm playing with inverted wingbacks. I don't really need him. Blaster, not really good enough. Set for release. Cameron James, he didn't take the contract, or he wanted to be, what was it? I don't know. He didn't want to be a backup, so... Clayton, yeah, we have 2 goalkeepers already. Goodbye. And Mark Long, some prospect that is never going to be anything, so... Goodbye as well. Set for release. So quite a lot of players set for release. So committed spending is 15,750. So we definitely have a wage budget we can burn here a bit of in terms of quality signings or the youth. But I'm not expecting to get those in, and we definitely do need something for the first team as well. We're taking a look at the squad depth here. Can we nope, we do have them in here. Make sure they are on the right side. Lane and Stephenson is over here. I mean, Tess could play over there, but yeah, maybe that is actually the case. Maybe Tess should be over here and give him another season as a first choice on the left-hand side. I think he can definitely play over here. He do have a decent left foot. So, and sometimes he's cutting in instead and shooting. So, that's pretty good. So we do actually kind of have our wingers in with backup in Stephenson. So... kind of have our wingers. We have 2 midfielders on the right-hand side, Ben Close and Anderson. Pretty good, but we do not have anyone for the left-hand side. We don't have left-footed players right now. We're definitely looking for someone like that. Cantrell could go up here and play there. I don't really want him to. I would rather have him play down here. Oh, wait, Ben Close is not playing up here. He's actually playing down here with Haseman. So we're still looking for quite a few central midfielders, that's for sure. But our backline looks pretty damn solid now. I mean, I don't really need more than one player on each spot. Also, we cannot sign more than 22 players that are above 20 because they all need to be registered if they are above 20. So, and we are signing players that are above 20 right now. So we need to make sure that we are filling out the spots here. And central midfielder is definitely the role we are looking for, along with maybe a striker here. yeah, I don't know about this. So I went in for Tom Bloxham again here. He's that striker. He's that really, really good striker. He probably wants way too much. And I needed to put in all these things. He was already orange, so I put in a lot of things here. Improved training facilities and all that. A penalty taker. He's okay at penalty taking, so I don't mind it. But it's this one. We'll give the player a big rise. 1.5 is, I don't know. 1.7. 1.7 is absolute maximum. That's absolute maximum. I can't go any higher than that. And he wants 4.7. You are kidding me. You got to be kidding me. 4.7. You're absolutely mad. You are mad. Wow, he's actually this. Wow. Okay. Oh, hold on. I mean, I could sell this guy for quite a lot. Let's go for 3 years here. I could sell this guy for quite a lot. You want appearance fees of 2.5k. He's a mad lad. He's an absolute mad lad. Let's see if he's gonna go for something like this. No, of course not. I wouldn't even take him. It was just for fun. But I could probably gain around 500,000 on him, I think. But I don't think he's actually worth that much. I really don't. So, yeah, this, I said I wouldn't do it. But, yeah, it's another 3-year contract, and it's not a cheap one, is it? It's Charlie Sloan again, and I think he's gonna be worth it. I think he's definitely gonna be worth it, but it is expensive as hell. I'm not sure if he's going to be a central defender for me or if he's going to go up and be a carrilero. I mean, he can do anything. That's the thing. He can do anything we want him to. Halfback, central defender, carrilero, you know, he will do it. It's not cheap. This is insanely expensive, but he is a youngster and finalize. It's absolutely insane, but you know what? If that's gonna be my one insane buy, and hopefully all of those insane buys that I do in the save, just one of them is gonna pay off. Hopefully, it's gonna be this guy. Maybe he's gonna be worth 500,000 soon enough. We're gonna pay 25k for him, but it's the wages. It's of course the wages that's gonna be a bit much to us, but I mean, right now it looks like we are more so going for the playoffs than we are going for the youth academy, because I can't get the youngsters in, and if I can get them in, it's like on contract like this anyway, so I guess it is what it is then. So there we go. Sloane is coming in. He's gonna cost us in total 37 because he's also getting, his agent is getting a lot, so this is not cheap, but I'm gonna do it. I think he's definitely gonna be worth it. I've said that before. Hopefully this one will hold true because it's a 3-year deal. Everything is telling me he will be really, really good for us, but I mean, I could be mistaken. I'm gonna take a chance on that. Well, hopefully I'm not wrong here, and hopefully Taz is also gonna come big for us this season because he basically needs to. No one is gonna come in for him anyway, so. These wages are a bit high. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here, but yeah, hopefully in a good way. How do you shoot yourself in the foot in a good way? I don't know. I think I have found another midfielder I want to sign here because he is left-footed and we can get him on loan, regular starter. I'm going to bring it down to squad player because he's not going to play that much for me. Can't be recalled. That's fair. That's fair. It's okay. Accepted. So this is the guy. I've been scouting him for a bit, and he's not the best in the world, but he's definitely an upgrade on Friel. I would definitely say that. So getting him in on loan would be pretty ideal for me. I kind of like him. He got the physicals. He got somewhat the mentals. He's not the best player in the world, but he can definitely do a role. I'm pretty sure about it. For 1 year, I would definitely give him the try here. He hasn't been great, as you can see, but I think we can make him work somehow. And when it is, a 1 year deal, loan deal, I'm not too worried. So it should be okay. He's not going to be, first on the board. And he can do a couple of different roles here. That's also interesting about him. I don't think he's a central midfielder, but he could definitely go back and do an anchor man or something like that, a halfback. I think he could do the halfback as well. Not that we need him to. I think he's more a Carrilero type. So more important, he's left-footed, and that is what I was looking for. He's probably likely they're gonna be, you know, the most rotational option of the two I'm gonna get in there. If we do get him, that's the thing. We don't know if we're gonna get him yet. I think I found my first youngster I'm gonna sign, and he's Walish. Well, I don't know. He's a winger, or well, kind of. He's also a striker, but I think I'm gonna sign him as a winger. He looks quite good. Determination of 18, so he could develop quite a bit, and he could actually sign. I'm kind of signing him as a third option, probably as a winger. So yeah, let's negotiate and see what he. That's cheap. Let's get him in for a couple of years, and let's go one down. Actually, why not? Let's see. No, he's not gonna take it. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna lock that. Okay, he's gonna take it. Fair enough. Exit talks. If I can get him in on that, I'll be very happy about that. Oh, I got another one that is very interesting here that I might want to sign. I do have my backline pretty much done for, but this guy just popped up again. I remembered him, and he is quite good. And he's an inverted wing back, and he can play on either side, basically. It's not like we really need him, but he's quality. When I have the, you know, if I can sign quality, I should probably do it. It all depends on what kind of wages he wants. I can see here 1.1 he's on right now. If we could get him a bit cheaper, like 800, that would be absolutely a quality signing. We're going to remove that. We're going to say regular starter. Let's see what he wants. Okay, we could possibly have a deal here like 800. That would be maybe 900. Let's go a little bit lower here, 700. And let's take that out, and let's give him a bit more in appearance fee, a bit more in clean sheet bonus. Let's see what he says to that. Actually, 2-year deal. Yeah, that's fine, actually. That's okay. 875, that's pretty sweet. Let's go down to 800 again. He's going to take it. You know what? That's probably a very good deal for us. Very, very good deal for us, actually. There we go. Transfer window is open, and our 3 or 5 new signings is actually coming in now. We need to give Charlie Sloan a new face. I actually also forgot a couple of others to give a face. I'll remember to do that soon enough. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't want to train him over there. I want him to be trained as a defender right, as an inverted wingback on support, I guess. And close, don't really care. He's 30. He doesn't need to train anymore. All right, we do get Mcnamee. That's a very strange name. Jason Mcnamee. That's a very strange name. But he's that Carrilero on the left-hand side. He could also be a central defender or a halfback. I think halfback is reasonable, but we are more likely to play him as a Carrilero. I think he got the numbers for it, so yeah, he's in. Also gonna give him a face at some point when I get around to it. So taking a look at the squad depth here again, we are definitely looking a lot better with Mcnamee in here, and also Sloan. Charlie. I think we're gonna rename him Charlie. Let's Miskit said nickname. We're gonna call him Charlie, because otherwise, you know what? He's gonna be Charlie the second, because we already had a Charlie. So he's gonna be Charlie the second. No, just Charlie. That's fine. He's gonna be Charlie for now and ever. And Mcnamee, that's a very strange name. I'm probably also gonna rename that to Mcname. I want him to be Mcname. Just Mcname. Jason Mcname. That's so strange. So there we go. What else? Well, they also could back up down in the central defense, so I put them there just to have, show that they could definitely do that job. And other than that, it looks pretty good now. The only thing we're really missing is probably a striker. I could do with I wouldn't mind one more central midfielder. I wouldn't mind that at all. Also, we know that Paddy Lane is very, very often going to be injured, so we wouldn't mind someone up here as well. But striker is probably my main area right now. I don't think Jarvis would be a wise choice to have as a first striker option. I like to have him as a bagger. Why is it popping me down here all the time? That's pretty annoying. But yeah, it looks rather good right now, I think. We got a pretty small squad, I think, but yeah, we do have a lot of trial members in that we could look at actually already now. Wow, okay. Let's take a look at Carson here first. So he's a central midfielder. That's before I took in this new guy. But what is he? He is left-footed, no right-footed. Yeah, he's not bad, but he's a ball-winning midfielder, not really a carrilero. Well, he could also do that job. But yeah, he's what, 31? I mean, he's on a free contract. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the other guys. Oh, wait a minute. Inverted winger, maybe? No, not an inverted because he's not left-footed. Ravenhill, maybe the best of the bunch. Also, this is when I really was looking for more central midfielders that Ooh, hello. 24. 3. Could play on the left-hand side. Could play on the right-hand side. See how good a carry... I mean, he's not a bad carrilero, is he? Yeah, his pace is not that fast, but other than that, I mean, he's not bad. I think he's a good EFL League 1 player. Yeah, I can see that, especially with the passing 15. That goes along with, like... I could see him. I could definitely see myself going in for this guy if we could get him on a pretty low contract of sorts. Like 700 or something. That's probably low for him. Let's not be too quick. Let's check out Davis here. Another central midfielder, of course, because I was looking for them. He is what? Left-footed? Nope. Reasonable. But still, kind of the same, just a little bit more physical. I actually think this guy's better, to be honest. I kind of like this guy a little bit better. Kind of. Some of his numbers is a bit lower, but overall, he's probably better. I don't know, but he's definitely not bad. What is his history? He played in League 2 for Notts County. Okay, yeah, he did quite well, actually, in that role. Okay, he's probably maybe a defensive midfielder when he played, but I don't know. Let's check out the last one here. Oh, okay, he's a striker, but he is not really a target forward as I was expecting him to be. Well, he's 19 years old and he's contracted. If he was not contracted, I would get him. What about, is he like a winger type? No. I mean, yes, but no. He's a strange one. He has 8 finishing and 11 composure, determination. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. He's not really that quick either. Got some good dribbling, but I don't really need dribbling. What is he gonna cost me? 36. I mean, just no. I'm not even gonna offer. I don't want to pay for him. We do have a couple of more here, but they are not real. Their numbers are not in yet, so we can't really look at them too much. This guy could be exciting. Ooh, hello. This guy could be very exciting. I mean, the heading is low. Oh, that's a letdown. How tall is he? 2 meter. Woo, he's a tall lad. He could be the one. my ginger guy. He could be the one. I mean, even if he's bad hitting, like 8 or 7, if he's this tall, he's gonna be. The finishing's 2 to 9. Oh man. But still, he's so tall. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see about that dude. So I was just making a hit count here. We are, as far as I can tell, already on 20 players. I might be wrong, but I think we're on 20 players because we don't have anyone who is... Can we see how old they are, please? We have anyone on 20? Okay, Charlie's actually 20, so he is under 21. Oh, these guys are all under 21. So they are under 21, and that counts. Interesting. So we can sign those off. Whoops. So those are... Yeah, okay. So we do actually have quite a few... room for quite a few here. That's okay. That's pretty good. Well, we need to take a decision on one of those guys if we want another central midfielder. I think there was one of 2 of them that was definitely good enough. The question is, how is the finances looking? How are the finances? We are currently spending 20. Well, we are committed spending 20. Right. I don't really feel too bad about going to, about 22, 23, even 24. But we have to be careful because it's going to hurt our budget and it's going to hurt our chances of, developing our club in terms of our training facilities, youth academies and all that, if we're just spending spending it all on wages. So we have to be careful about that, but we can definitely still go out and find a couple of more signings if we want to. It's not a big deal. The question is, do we want to do that? Sure, we want a striker. That's guaranteed. We want a striker. But I think it's going to be hard to find that target forward striker unless we already have him in our club in terms of this guy. But I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, dude. It's going to be hard to find that striker, isn't it? Well, at least we do have, what is his name? Jarvis. Jarvis is okay. He's not a bad target forward, but he's not great either because he doesn't have the finishing and composure to do it. But yeah, I would really like to get another one, a main target forward. Okay, so we are gonna get this guy, Martin Andrews, that youngster, and I'm pretty happy about that because he will definitely be part of the first team squad on very, very low wages. Breakthroughs prospect. And I think he is going to break through for this season. I think he's good enough to maybe do it. He got the physicals. He got some decent numbers here and there. So I think he could be good enough to actually get into the first team this season. I think this guy Ravenhill is my preferred of these central midfielders that I would like to get in. He is right-footed. I would like to get a natural left foot, but yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it? And I think this guy's good enough to bring in for sure. He would be a decent little player to have. Pretty much, I think he's probably on level with someone like what his name Andersen. Where is Andersen? Right here, Frederik Andersen. Let's check them out actually in overview. Yeah, pretty much on point. Arguably, Andersen is a little bit better, but they are pretty much both of them as good. Yeah, I think it would be a rather decent signing, this one. Let's see what he wants. He wants important player. I can't give him that. I can give him regular playing time. He wants to be played in a specific role. I can't give him that. No, exclude. If you want all that, I can take you in. Okay, there we go. Let's negotiate. 1.9k. That's 1,000 more than I want to give him. So let's walk away. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, we got a lot of guys in right now. A lot of youngsters that I'm bringing in. We're probably not gonna sign any of those. It's just a lot of the guys that I had on my list. A lot of the strikers that I had on my list. Yeah, it's probably not. They're probably not good enough, most of them. So I think the second best option was this guy because he could also play on the left-hand side, and he's definitely not bad, but he is not my first choice. But he's probably more. If we could, again, he's 22, so he's quite young. Nigerian, I believe. Yeah, is that? Yeah, Nigeria. Yeah. Approach to sign. Let's see what he wants. Important player. I can't give him that. Actually, he's more like a squad player to me. Remove. I don't want any of that in. Squad player, good. See what he wants. Okay, we don't know. Let's ask Caddy what he thinks. 625, that would be perfect to me. I would actually take him for 3 years, honestly. I would take him for 3 years. I think he's good enough to do for 3 years here. Actually, let's check out his history here. Oh, yeah, for sure. 3 years, that's no problem. Injuries? Nothing. I mean, no major, then I'm not really concerned about it. So if he wants to get that, I would definitely take him. But he's probably going to go to 1.8 or something like that. Ah, no, not at all. Okay. We can do something here. I want you for 3 years, mate. I want you for 3 years. And I'm going to go down to 700. And signing on fee. Give you a bit more in this. Actually go a bit further down, 650. 675. And go a bit up in that. Go a bit up in that. Suggest 825. I'm going to say 700. I'm going to log it. And then you need to, take something of this instead. Okay. We are not done yet. Promotion wait rate. Let's remove that. He's going to say 400. 350. Signing on fee. I'm okay with that. I can give him that. Sure. There we go. We might have a deal. The last central midfielder. Definitely. But he's a youngster. Well, not really, because he still needs to be signed as squad registration. So that's a bit annoying, but yeah, other than that, he could be a pretty good signing. Oh, is this guy, do we have more information? Oh, we do have a couple of more information. For finishing, that's, in worst case scenario, is he, no, we can't sign him directly. That's the thing. What do they even want for him? Do I even have a say here? 7? Okay, let's try that. I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? I'll sign him anyway. How old was he? 20, right? Yeah, I'll sign him anyway. I mean, should we have Jarvis for first? Oh, he don't want to go into contract discussions with us. He has just only signed a new contract. Okay, walk away. Well, there we go. There we go. Offers made for Davies. Who is coming in for him? Grimsby, Kettering, Shrewsbury. The rest of the world is coming in for him. Freaking bastards. Well, let's take a look at the other two options we had, because I would like to have... Oh, we got this youngster, 19 years old. Oh, he was the striker option. How much would he cost me? Probably more than I want to. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, he's not really the type that I want. But maybe we could go for something else. I don't know. Maybe we could go for something else instead of a target forward. Say 20. They go on. Okay, they want a lot more. Remove and exclude this. I don't want to pay anything like that. Let's say 30, 31. Now they're just moving. Okay. How much is this? 59k. That, and I'm gonna say that I don't want to pay like that. Let's go down to like around. I don't. I want to pay like nothing here. Then I want to pay around 30. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's 1,000. No, 1,000. What? Why is there no... Well, whatever. Let's suggest that. Oh, they got... Okay, they're just gonna log in at 66k now. Well, go to hell. That's something that I think SI could do a lot better of these negotiations. It seems like they're just awful at it. Yeah, they're just awful at it, honestly. Yeah, here's another guy that doesn't really look like a, target forward, but he kind of is, but he isn't. He's finishing his 6 to 9 composure, 24 years old. If he was a youngster, I would take him, but he's 24 years old. Why would I take him? We are gonna struggle with finding a striker here. That's pretty much guaranteed. Well, I'm looking at someone here, and I don't really know a whole lot about him, but I guess we might have time to... I have already tried to get him in on trial. I won't accept that. So we need to scout him, because I don't think he's a target. I don't think he's a target man. He's like more a pressing forward, but if he's good enough, I would take him. But he has to be really, really good to not be a target forward and me taking him. So we're gonna see if we can get a report on him really quickly. This is another one that could be interesting, but probably on the same level as Jarvis, I'm thinking. Again, someone I need to scout before I can do anything with it. He's not really that tall either, so yeah. All right, guys, so I went in for Jordan Fleming. Again, he's one of the first one we actually tried to get, one of the youngsters. He did accept it. I just went in here again just to show you what kind of contract I just gave him. 1.1k. Yeah, it's expensive. It's very, very expensive. 450 appearance fees. At least we won't give him much in terms of unused substitute fee, but still 1.1k is quite a lot. We do have the wages to do it, but let's check him out again. So this is the guy. He is left-footed, winger. He's not the best in the world, but I think he has a really high level, actually. He might have. Passing is 14, which is really nice with the way we are playing right now. And but I still feel like it's probably a little bit too expensive for him, but I think we're going to take him in because he could be something special. And he doesn't need to be registered. That's also really good. But of course, we can't give all these youngsters 1,000 wages every single time. So we might need to up our level in terms of youth academy. The youth academy we are getting in, we might need to up that because it seems like it's going to be in FM22. Seems to be very hard to get away with anything, getting any youngsters in. It seems to be very hard. I mean, look at that. Right now he's on 140 wages. We're gonna up it to, we're gonna tenfold it. It's like, what the hell? We didn't get Davis. He is gone. That was the midfielder I was trying to get. So he is probably still looking for a midfielder along with the striker. We have this guy on trial right now. He's very, very quick. Acceleration of 17 and pace of 16. That is rapid, but he doesn't have the crossing to do it. I don't know what I would use him for, but he definitely is quick, but he's only a decent National League player. At least my assistant manager is thinking so. I think we're just gonna let him go. I really don't have a use for him right now. If he was left-footed, he got a reasonable left foot, but he's not a winger on the left-hand side. What? Okay, I'm so confused right now. The Dulwich Hamlet board have proudly announced the completion of the club's move to Dulwich Hamlet Stadium. I thought it got cancelled. During the brief ceremony of the new grounds, the spokesman for the board declared that the club anticipated the new stadium to cause a surge in support and interest from a local community. I thought the local community cancelled it. What is going on? Okay, I'm so confused right now. The club will pay a yearly rent of 160k for their new stadium. Yeah, we need to have that in mind, right? That's going to be a lot of money. So we do have a new stadium, so there it is. Of course, no pictures anymore because, yeah, it's not a real stadium, but maybe I could put one in. I'm not sure. It got an ID, so maybe I can find a picture to put in. Yeah, I would like to put a picture in of some kind of stadium. I mean, it's not a small stadium. 7,883. That's going to be lovely because I don't even think we're going to maximize that before we're getting to League One at least, or maybe even Championship. Yes, I got it to work. I'm good. Finally, it took me only 30 minutes because I am not very smart, but I made it work. We do have a stadium picture. Oh, can we see it somewhere in here? Apparently not, but it's there. It's there. I believe this is a Swedish stadium. Why can we not see? Why can I not go in here and see it? For some reason I can't. But we do have a stadium picture, and I think it's a Swedish stadium because I got to see some text down here on Swedish. So there we go. Finally, it took me only 30 minutes, so but at least it got done. And also some of the guys that was missing some faces. Yeah, I also did that. Let's check it out. I think they were up here, like Roberts, and also Charlie was missing a face. Not Rio Dyer, but this guy Capucci and Alex. A couple of these guys were missing faces, so now they do have one. And I don't think anyone is missing a face anymore. I mean, real faces. So there we go. Ooh, well, I guess I got one more face to do because Jordan Fleming is coming as a star signing, star player. I did say that I didn't want to do this. Now I have done it twice in the transfer window because yeah. So another star player. I mean, oh god. I mean, we do then that brings us to level with the wingers. Then we just need a striker. So I guess we're gonna accept it. And I'll find a lovely face for him in just a moment's time. Bang, and there we are. We got a face for him, and oh man, I hope he's gonna come good for us. I mean, he doesn't look like a winger type except from his physicals. He doesn't have the crossing. He do have a little bit of dribbling, first touch 9, but it's that passing 14, technique 11. I don't know. Did we pay? I mean, I think I paid for too much for this guy. Hopefully he's going to be good. He's young, so we could sell him on for quite a fee later on. But he's only here for 2 years, so he has to strike it big right away. He has to be good right away. But yeah, he did play quite well in Scotland. No, sorry, that's Wales. He did play quite well in Wales, so hopefully he can also play quite well for us. Hopefully. So now it's all about the striker, and honestly, I don't have anything on target right now. I haven't found anyone. I mean, I'm still looking at this guy, but I don't really think we can afford him. I just went. Actually, I do have him on my short list, but I just went on because it's fast to find him that way because he's one of the best players. So yeah, I mean. He's gonna cost us a fortune if we're gonna bring him. He might not even want to sign anymore. He is that good, but I mean we can't go that far up. We can go to like I don't know. I would say 2K. 2K is probably my maximum. But then we also have a really good squad. I would say if we could get him in for 2K wages, I would probably take it. But I don't think we can. But let's find out. See, he wants 3.7. It's just so much. I think our maximum is going to be 2K. I'm going to lock it in and just say that's what you're going to get. Could I get a 3-year deal? That would be lovely. Yeah, appearance fee is 1.3. It's already up there, man. It's like he wants so much. It's like it's insane how much he wants. It's because he's coming from a big club, isn't it? No, not really. So I'm just gonna suggest that and see what he says to it. He's gonna go orange, but I'm calling it orange because that's the last chance. But like, there is a couple of things here we can't go for. We can't give him that much in appearance fees. We can't. Well, yeah, that's just we can't give him stuff like that. We just need to remove it. We can't give him more than what he's already getting. Yearly wage rate of 25%. We can't give him that. We can give him 10%. That's the maximum we can give him in this club. 50% of wage rise when promotion. It's probably already too much, and he's probably gonna say no. There we go. Oh god, here we go again. The meetings, pre-season meeting. What are we gonna go for? Optimistic. We can avoid relegation. Let's just go down fighting. Neutral. Wow, that's a new one. That's the sort of reaction I were after. It's kind of. At least they are positive about the code of conduct. That's at least something. Well, that went kind of well. Or something. Oh man, so we're still looking for that one last signing, striker, and we're going into the preseason now, so we have plenty of time to find him. I'm scouting a couple of guys. If we go in here looking for the scout prioritizing here, prioritize, there we go. Sansala Nips or whatever his name is. Mampala. That's the 3 guys that I'm currently looking at. Also Jake Shrimshaw. I don't think he's going to be good enough. And the other ones, we don't really know enough. This guy... Ooh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let's take a look at his attributes here. Let's go in here and highlight his target forward kind of things. Ooh... He might be it. He's 190, 75 kilos. He's like same kind of level as our other target forward right now. Probably a little bit better because There is a couple of numbers here that I'm worried about, but he do have the finishing and composure, that's for sure. His heading is 11, a little bit low, but other than that, he seems quite good. Strength is only 6, also a little bit of a worry. But if we could get him for cheap, yeah, I think I'm going to go in for this guy. I have seen enough to make sure that this could be the guy. Sorry, this could be the guy for the season. He could be good enough for me for this season, but it's not someone I want to, get down on a really long contract. My worry is actually, hold on, we need to check this out. How many rooms do we actually have left in terms of our registration? No worries. We're only on 17 here. So it shouldn't be a worry because we do have a couple that is actually, Frederik Andersen is actually under 21 for some reason. Mcnamee as well, Charlie as well. So we should be fine in that department. So yeah, we can definitely go in on him if we want to. The question is, how much do they want here? I have absolutely no idea. 18k, that's what I was thinking about right before. I was thinking like 25. So if we can get him for something around that number, I would not be mad about that. Okay, 53. They want over 100k for him. That's just way more than I want to pay. But we might have to go out and actually spend some money here to get some striker that we actually want to have in here. And he could also demand quite a high wage budget or wages. So I might just wait and see the rest of his numbers and also some of the other guys here. We got time to wait. I mean, we do have Jarvis. We just don't have anyone else but Jarvis. And I think Jarvis is all right, but I don't think he's... I want someone that is a little bit more target forward than Jarvis is. Jarvis is a target forward, but he's not the quality that I'm looking for. He's just a backup. But yeah, we can wait and see what else who's this guy? Who is this guy? Who just popped up here? Like a striker from Norwich, Julian Diaz. He looks interesting, but he doesn't have. I don't. No, just no. I'm gonna add him to the short list, but probably no. Well, it does look like Khalil is gonna extend his loan. I don't mind that. I don't need him. I mean, I would rather transfer him out, but yeah, let's just do it. Let's just give him another extension here for his loan deal. And we have released 13 players: Asante, Hill, Carrington, James, Uber, Garner, Weber, Clemens, Friel, Ablaster, Barker, Clayton, McLong. There we go, they have left. So we are finally down to a pretty small squad here. We still got a couple of players coming in, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're missing someone at least. Yeah, we're missing Fleming, Andrews. Yeah, those two, the two wingers, so we're missing those two. Wow, Lloyd McAllister. He is getting offered to us. He looks like a pretty damn good... yeah, he's not a striker. He's a winger, isn't he? Inside forward. He looks like a very, very good player. I'm going to start scouting him, that's for sure. Along with Marlon Wood. Interesting that just random agent offers here. Who's this guy? Leon Brown. Is he anything good? Ooh, nah. I was just thinking this was jumping reach. I thought this was jumping reach, but nah. He got some good heading. He could be something. He's nothing. Oh, can we get him in on loan? That could be the guy. So this is currently how we are shaped up in the first friendly. Partington, Stephenson, Charlie. I think Charlie probably is better as a central defender, but he could definitely go up and play a Carrilero or something like that. We do have pretty good cover up there right now with Cantrell and Anderson. Haseman on the halfback. Hughes is out there. Tess, Dyer. We're still missing our winger, so yeah, Dyer gonna play over here for this one. Actually, maybe Tess should play over here instead. Maybe it should be like that. Yeah, I think that's probably it. And also Jarvis up front. So it's... I think we got a better squad this season, going into this season than last season, but it's gonna be hard to tell. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Yeah, it's not a good result. I need to figure out what is going on here. We definitely we are not solid in the back right now, but I mean we are of course not having a shout. We don't have the shout players, but neither do they. So we need to figure out what is going on here with the tactic. Well, I think it's actually quite easy to see what is going on here. Our familiarity is really, really low. If it's that low, you will not see good results. So we need to just train this tactic for a while before it's getting up there. Intensity is also quite low, but that is how we're going to start playing. A little bit lower intensity, but keeping the ball a lot more, working the ball into the box. So yeah, it's going to take some time before the familiarity is going to get there. So... also, a lot of new players also means it's going to be tricky. So hopefully we can get there before the season starts, or at least closer to it, because if we can't manage to find better games against someone like Aldershot, then we have some trouble in the upcoming season, that's for sure. Wow, they actually wanted to come in on trial, some of these youngsters that the agents offered me. But yeah, I'm very excited about this guy, Leon Brown. He could be really, really good. We could maybe get a good youngster here. I think even this guy, I mean, he also looks very good. We could get an extra inverted wingback if we are capable of getting him. But let's check him out after a week or so. Oh, here we go. They are already on him. Ipswich is coming in for Marlon Wood. We don't really know enough about him, but I can tell he's a really, really good player. Yeah, he's very, very good. He's not good in the air, but that's about it. He do have the jumping reach, but he doesn't have heading, so he's definitely not a central defender. No, I think he's pretty much an inverted wingback. That's pretty much what he is, or a fullback, of course. But he's very, very good. I'm gonna go in for him because this guy is 8. No, he's 20. This guy, but still, he is of that level of talent that we want to have in here. I would give him a pretty good contract, like 1,000, I would think. It sounds like a lot, but you can see the teams coming in for him. That's not small clubs here. We got some pretty big clubs in there, so not actually, not really that big. But let's see what he wants. He wants to be a star player. Wow. Oh, one of those again. Oh God. I mean, he would probably be a star player, to be honest. And he is up there in the wages as well. So yeah, let's see. 4.1k, let's just walk away from him. There we go. We got our 2 new players in, Jordan Fleming and Martin Andrews. I have given him a face. I just haven't reloaded yet. So there we go. Let's bring them into attacking midfielder, winger on attack. And we also have someone coming in for McAllister. He's the other one we were looking at. Or is it? No, no, he's not. No, that's not the guy. That's not the guy. That's someone else that I just looked at, and he wasn't good enough. But he's someone that I'm scouting because he looks very, very good. Just not the kind of striker we were looking for. Oh, he's probably more like a... Oh, yeah, that's that inside forward. What exactly would you want? Star player, of course, yeah. wait, how much in terms of... Ooh, that's cheap. See, yeah, but we don't really need a winger, do we? No, I can't afford to do this. I can't afford to do this. Oh, someone is coming in for Spencer Adams here for 15k. Well, you know what? We do have Bobbers. We do have our new guy, Charlie. So I'm not against it. If we could get 30k, that's not bad, I guess. And I don't think he will get much playtime this season. I don't think he's on the level that I'm looking for anyway. I can find someone else instead. He is pretty cheap in wages, so that's, a minus. I mean, let's take a quick look at what they want here, or what we are gonna want. I'm definitely gonna go up in this. I want a bit more for him. That's probably too much, actually. Around 35, I would say, probably 36. Let's see what they say. They're just gonna accept it. Okay. You know what? I think this guy is too good to just let go. And I think we should make an offer at least. Look at that. He also got a long shot of 12 to 19. He got a good first touch. Everything is everything I see here is really, really good. I think he could be a very good player for us. I'm just not sure if we want to play him up top. That's the thing. But with that long shot, we could play some kind of false 9 or something. I'm not exactly sure what he is. That's my only worry right now. We don't really see enough of him. We're taking a look at the key attributes. I was thinking maybe he's a false 9 kind of top, but maybe not. He doesn't have the finishing. That's the thing. Composure and finishing. He doesn't have that. So he's not a false 9. He is probably more like that inside forward, and we don't really play with that. But could he play as a winger instead? Likely so. I mean, I wouldn't mind another winger on the right hand side. I think he could be something like. I mean, he looks very, very quick. But let's see exactly what he wants here. Star player, okay, that's fair enough. I mean, not really. I don't like having that many on star player, but yeah, if it means I can get a really cheap player in terms of wages here, 2k, okay, no, that's not cheap. But I think I'm gonna fight for him. I think he's good enough to fight for, actually. I'm at least gonna offer him a contract and see if he's gonna take us or one of the other guys' deals. Let's just see. 1.5k. We're gonna I'm actually gonna go a bit lower here. The rest I'm actually kind of okay with. 400k. Yeah, I would sell him for 400k. No worries. Sell on fee percentage. Let's remove that one. Let's see what he says. He's going back to 1.9k. I'm gonna go down to 1.2k. Remove that and bring him up in goal bonus. Yeah, sure. Why not? 500. That's insane amounts of goal bonus. And also, you know what? Unused substitute fee. Why not? Let's bring that up a bit. He's going to take it. 1.2k. That's I'll take him on that. I'll take him on that. But of course, that's not the striker we are looking for. We are looking for still someone else. I mean, the finance is gonna hurt this year. That's for sure. We are right now. It's actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Committed spending 22k or 22.5k. That's not unreasonable. Oh man, I mean, this is one of the guys in on trial right now. He looks very, very good. If his jumping reach is like 12, 11 or 12. I think he could be a very, very good signing. But let's just hold off for a couple of more days before we are going in on him, because I do want to see a couple of more of his attributes. But right now he looks really, really good. Let's see what he can do in this friendly up front. I mean, maybe we got a guy here, maybe, but it also depends on what contract we're gonna give him and all that. But he does look like a really, really promising 18-year-old. But let's get into this one. Ooh, another defeat here. Yeah, I mean, it is a new tactic, so it's gonna take a couple of days to learn it. But it's not great to see. But I think we are okay. It just needs a bit more time. They got a little bit lucky here, I would say. Yeah, I think we just need a bit more time, and we will probably start seeing better things. Yeah, but Les Brown, not a good match from him. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. The board enforced transfer embargo on us. That is not great. I mean, a takeover would probably be great, but a takeover in the middle of the transfer window, that's never a good idea. It just never is. Yeah, we couldn't even get rid of Spencer Adams here. It just collapsed. Sorry, Spencer Adams, but what the hell can I do about that? He thinks it's me. Come on, SI. I mean, now he's mad at me because he can't move, but it's the board. It's not me. Okay, let's just say the finances wasn't right. Let's see what he actually, how much? 120. Yeah, let's go down to like 60. I don't think we're gonna get that much for him anyway. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind having him around for another season. That's also okay. But if I could get 60k for him, 120, that would be insane for Spencer Adams, wouldn't it? So now we can see almost all the numbers, and I think this guy is absolutely naughty. Look at that guy. He is a beast. 18 years old. What do you want, mate? What do you want? I will give you one hell of a contract. I think this guy is really, really good, actually. Yeah, he arguably, how tall is he? 178. Oh, he's not very tall, is he? He's a very strange target forward, but he is very good. He got some really good heading. He do have the jumping reach of 11, which is not really, he's just an odd one. We will need to suit his kind of, we will need to go for low balls, because he's quick enough to get in there. He got the strength to get in there, the balance and all that. Teamwork is 17. He's like a pressing forward, isn't he? Yeah, he's like a pressing forward. He's a very good pressing forward. But with a heading, I would probably play him as a target forward. Nah, I'll probably play him as a pressing forward. Even a deep line. Let's see, what is his passing? 9, technique 10. Well, he's not bad either in that kind of role. He can just slot in so many kind of situations, but we probably need to, manage the tactic a little bit compared to how if we're taking him in, we're not going to play with a target forward. We're probably going to play, I mean, he is a target forward kind of. He's like that mix of a thing that you don't, he's just not tall enough to be a target forward, but he's good enough to get. That's pretty much guaranteed. Oh, he don't want to talk to us. Whatever. Fuck. Okay, so, yeah, this guy he's quite all right. He's probably on the same level as Jarvis or around that. Again, it's one of those, if we could get him in fairly cheap, I would probably take him. I've seen, I mean, I don't think so, because he's on 1,300 wages. He's not looking cheap, so I don't think so. He's from Aldershot. It's gonna be tough to get him. All right, we are embargo lifted. Never mind. So I wonder how long time it's gonna take for this embargo to get out. I mean, how long is this going to take? This could take weeks or months. It's like sometimes it can take such a long time. It's kind of stupid because we can't do this without a new striker. I don't think so. We definitely need a new striker in. I don't think Jarvis. Yeah, Jarvis he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just not that striker that is going to bring us 25 goals, you know what I mean? Okay, there we go. Much better result here against Grimsby. Leon, I mean, we're not getting him, but it would be awesome if we could get him. But yeah, he scored 2 here. I'll let him play, but I don't think we're going to get him. But we did see a couple of other guys doing really well. The inverted wingbacks definitely working how I want them to. Charlie did quite well in the Carrilero role. I tried to start him in the Carrilero. So yeah, everything looks kind of okay right now. Wow, I had actually forgotten about this. We are still missing kind of a midfielder in the left. Only Mcnamee actually got a left foot right now. So we're kind of missing that midfielder, which is not really great. I mean, Isthmian could go up and play that role. It's like, but he's not really, is he suited to do that? Yeah, I guess he is. We could use him up there instead of someone else, and we could bring Anderson down here or Charlie down here to play there. I don't know. But we could also get one more midfielder, left-footed midfielder. One more left-footed midfielder would maybe be nice. But, of course, the striker area is my biggest concern right now. Oh, here we go. Someone have made an offer for Brown, and he don't wanna come in for us for some reason. Because he's saying that we don't have enough finances. Well, let me wonder about that. If I got enough finances for you, mate, I would have given you quite a nice contract. But okay. Or it's his agent here. Bit annoying. That would have been a lovely deal for us to getting Leon Brown in, but still looking for that striker. Well, the fans have failed in the takeover, so yeah, another one. I think that's the 5th or 6th time that's gonna happen, that someone is trying to take over and it fails, so there we go. But we can go into the transfer market again, so that's at least something. We did not get McAllister. He went for Nottingham Forest. I get that. He's getting a better deal there, so that's okay. That was the inside forward or whatever. He looked pretty good, but yeah, he went somewhere else. So we are saving those money for the target man we're never gonna get. Well, there we go. 8-0, but of course they are not quite on the same level as us. Dunstable, but they're not that far off, and we definitely had a good game. Yeah, a couple of red cards really hampered their chances here. We did have an injury for Brooking. That's a little bit annoying, but other than that, really good game. And now, all of a sudden, Leon Brown wants a contract with us. I don't quite understand what happened, but I'll definitely give him a contract if he wants it. Someone else is coming in for him. If I could get this guy, he's going to be our striker for the season. Finalize, negotiate. What are we going to give him? 625. I think I can do better than that, because I'll give him a 3-year contract here. I think he could be really good. I've seen him score a lot of goals in the friendlies. Yeah, I'll give him 750 because someone else is coming in for him, and I want this guy. I just want this guy. Appearance fees, let's give him a bit more, 230. Goal bonus, 120. Unused substitute fee, that doesn't really matter too much. Take it. Of course he's going to take it. It's better than the contract he wanted in the first place. Finalize it. I would love to get this guy in. 18 years old. He is not exactly a target man. I'm not sure how we're going to play him. Honestly, I have no idea. We need to figure out how he's played best. But he's been doing quite well in that target forward role. So maybe that's it. But yeah, he's not exactly, League 2 quality right now, at least not in terms of what I think this guy could be really, really good. I think he could be Championship to Premier League worthy. That's how good I think this guy could be if we just manage to get him in and play him. But hopefully that's going to happen. Yeah, more offers is coming in for Brown, but of course we have given him... I'm so tempted to give him a better contract than what he's on right now, because I'm worried that they're going to give him a big one. It's like York City, Sheffield United. That's some... yeah. You know what, mate? I would really like you. I would really, really, really love you. I'll give you 825 plus a bit more in appearance fees. I'll give you 4-year contract. How do you say? What do you say to that? You should take that, right? You should take that. Cambridge coming in for Willis. Interesting. Huh. How much? 16k. I mean, he's kind of our first choice right now, but I mean, he's quite good. He's quite good, but he's not that great. You know what I mean? He's not that great. His finishing of 1 and 5 composure is my biggest concern when he's playing, or how we are playing right now. Our wingers is someone who should be coming in and scoring a couple of goals. He's not really that kind of guy, but he has scored a couple of goals for us last season. But you know what? If we can get, a good fee for him, we can probably find someone else. Like, let's say 30. If we can get 30k for him, that would be pretty sweet. Okay, they're gonna log it in on 19.5k. 30% sell-on fee. Sure, why not? Let's accept it. See, I don't know what happened to Harvey Rep last season. I thought that I bought him in for another loan deal, but I think something happened. But we could get him again, and he is left-footed, so he is that Carrilero we might have been looking for. that we could bring in, and he can play a couple of different positionings as well. So it's not a bad deal, I guess. And we already know what he's capable of. He played quite well for us, actually. He's not a bad signing, but he's not really of that quality that we are probably looking for. He's just a backup. He would definitely just be a backup. But let's see what he wants, and let's see if we can make a deal here. French player, that's about what I want. Let's see, 1.4k, no, not even close remotely. Let's just walk away from that. Preston is coming in for Leon Brown. He's gonna choose someone else, isn't he? Even if we're giving him more money, he's gonna choose someone, some bigger club. I'm pretty sure about it. Agohar is being moved up to a futures prospect. Sure, why not? There we go. Pretty good match here. And again, yeah, Leon Brown on a goal here. So again, I would like to see him in. I would like to see him in because he keeps doing great in the... he did the first game he played for us in the friendly, he didn't do great. But after that, he's just been scoring goals. A lot of them, actually. So also Jordan Fleming with a goal. That's pretty good. Barnes. Now, this guy, if we don't get Leon Brown in, I think Marcus Barnes could be it. We don't know all the numbers yet, but he's doing great in the winger role, and I think he could also be a pretty damn decent target forward. He's not exactly a target forward, but he could definitely come in and do a job if we need him to, I think. And having that kind of backup role to Jarvis. So maybe that's going to be it instead of Brown, if we don't get Brown. So yeah, the trial finished, and usually we get him right after that. If he wants to come in for us, he usually comes right after that. Let's continue and see if anything is going to happen here. He could go in for someone else. I mean, a couple of big clubs in the championship is coming in for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone else is going to get him. Let's see. And nothing. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, someone is coming in for Hughes. Oh, I don't know about that one. How much are they willing to pay? 47 in potential. See, he's quite important because we don't have that many options in terms of inverted wingbacks. And how well have he played in the friendlies here? He didn't play well last season, but he's played quite well in the friendlies this time around. Does he really want to leave? My client preferred destination would be Walsall. So that is his preferred destination, but I'm gonna just reject it here because I want a lot more. They can come in for 160 if they want to, but I'm not gonna give him away this cheap, especially because it's gonna be quite hard finding someone to replace him right now. So I'm not gonna he could maybe get mad here if he's gonna do that. I'm gonna say, well, then I'm gonna let you go for 100k maybe or something like that. Or whatever is going to be acceptable. Wow, another offer for one of our players, Sam Barrett. He's one of our youngsters. We just signed as a youth academy signing. Yeah, I don't mind, just giving away those youngsters if it's for good profit here. They want 25k. It's a yellow one, so we could up it to like 30 or something like that. Yeah, and maybe, I don't know, maybe just a bit more here and there, just a bit more, 61k. If they're gonna do that, no, they're gonna cancel it. Fair enough. Willis is snubbing Cambridge. Okay, well, that's interesting. I mean, I won't mind having him around, but I thought he would go to Cambridge, but nope. So we can actually see all his numbers now, Barnes, and yeah, he looks kind of quality actually. He looks quite good. He got some decent numbers around. He doesn't really have any big holes as far as I can see. Let's check out his history actually. How well did he play? He's not really a striker, is he? He's like but he played League 2. He's League 2 quality, so I wouldn't mind getting him in. Let's check out his injuries. Ooh, that's a lot of small injuries. That's a lot of those. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be a little bit injury prone. He's 30 years old as well, but we can get him on a free, so he's not a bad one. Is he a target man? Not really. He do have the height. He do have the jumping reach. He doesn't really have the heading. He would be like an okay signing, but nothing more. I think I'm going to wait just a little bit before. If Zach Brown is not coming in, I'll definitely sign this guy. Another pretty good victory here against Tonbridge. I mean, we should definitely beat them quite heavily. Barnes with 3 goals. So yeah, he definitely looks like he's up for it if we are going to get him. I haven't really found anything that I want to change as of yet. It could still happen, but right now I'm pretty happy with how how we are controlling the game and how the inverted wingbacks are doing and working the ball into the box and all that instead of hitting early crosses. I kind of like what I'm seeing so far. I'm just kind of missing that really big target man. I think that's probably the only thing that I'm really missing right now. Other than that, I think the tactic is working, and like I said, don't really want to change anything. And the familiarity is definitely getting up there now, so that's good to see. I think it's a little bit easier making my decisions when the familiarity is a lot higher, because if you have a poor match when your familiarity is really low, well, it's more to do with the familiarity than it got to do with maybe the tactical choices you have made. So now, the last couple of friendlies, it's going to be a lot easier to see if there is something sticking out. Do we actually have any hard matches left? Do we have anything that... Crewe, that's pretty hard, I think. No, I actually thought Crewe was a pretty big team, but they're not. Bradford, that's going to be an interesting one, but that's just the last one. Could we, like, get someone who is just a little bit better than the rest here? Could I get someone, like, instead of Crewe, maybe? Could we cancel that one? Let's cancel the friendly with Crewe, because they're not really that good anyway. And let's arrange something that is a little bit more tough here before the matches starts in the League 2. So, like, a large reputation team here, like, I don't know. Why is Crewe in here? I thought Crewe was not that good. What? Oxford, Stoke, Ipswich, maybe similar reputation, Mansfield, Cheltenham, that would be a good one. Let's bring Cheltenham in. I just want to have someone that is probably around the same equal amount of, I like to see if we are good enough to, play against someone when we do have a tactical familiarity that high up. I want to see if we can do good against someone like Cheltenham. Right, we have our own stadium, so we can actually decide, how big our grass is, or, the field. So, what are we going to go for? I think it would be... The way we're playing right now, we're playing pretty narrow, and then we putting it out to space on the winger. So I think a big one would be... Maximum allow would probably be the most advisable, because we are good enough to play on those big fields in terms of our passing abilities, and having a lot of space for our wingers to run into. I think that's better, and we also got the most physical one of the most physical teams in the league. So I think maximum allow would be the most advisable here. We have sold 1,700 tickets already for the upcoming season. That is really, really good. Oh no, I should have given him more. They got him with 975 wages on here. Sheffield United, you bastards. So I guess we're going for plan B here and trying to sign Barnes. I mean, he's not a bad one. He can definitely rotate with Jarvis. It's just, he's 30. It's not the signing that I wanted. Fringe player, sure. Negotiate contract. 1.3k, that's way too much. I'm way below you, mate. I'm 700 actually. That's... And only for 1 year, because I don't really... you want an extension? I don't want to do that. Let's see. No, he's going way up again. Oh, that's terrible. We need a striker now. Now he's locking it in. Oh, you absolutely mad lad. You absolutely mad lad. Then I'm gonna lock this in on yellow as well. How do you say about that? Oh, he's just got... Oh, fuck me. Oh no, we don't have a strike. We don't have our second striker yet, and the season is almost starting. Oh, we have a striker here that I have never seen before. Kieran Edwards. Is he any good? Ooh, what? Oh, he looks good. He looks good. Could have good finishing and maybe a decent composure. How about hitting? Hitting 3 to 7. You got to be... I mean, we are about where we probably just need to just look at people, just take a look at them. Yeah, my worries about him is right now that he haven't played any football at all. And also he's from the Gooners. So that's not a good sign either. We do actually have another youngster in here that is also on trial right now that we know everything about now. He's not bad per se, but definitely would be a second fiddle to Jarvis. It's like, how tall are you? 183. He's okay, but I wouldn't play him as anything else but in the under 23s and let him develop a little bit down there. It's like, it's not a good signing, is it? I don't know. Oh, that's a cheap one. That's a cheap one. You know what? I'll take you. I'll definitely take you. That's very cheap. I mean, could we go through this season with just Jarvis and some youngster? It's just, it's who's going to score the goals? That's the thing. But in terms of our finances, we're actually looking quite good right now because we didn't get that many in. So we are on 21k. That's pretty good, actually. Definitely making a turnover here in the friendlies. So that's good to see. We can actually go in for something new, I think. maybe we should. Let's now when we have our new stadium and all, we could definitely go in for maybe training facilities or youth facilities again. I think we're gonna go in for training facilities because right now it doesn't look like we are gonna get the youth players that we need, at least not for now. So that's gonna take some time to develop into that kind of youth academy. So I think we're going to improve our training facilities if the board is going to allow us to do that. Well, we still conceded a goal, but overall, I mean, that was a lucky goal. What can I do here? It's like a free kick, and there we go. Easy win for them. It's easy win for us. But again, it was here. The guy that we have in here, he could be something. He did get a goal here. He did look okay. So maybe there is something there. Fleming looks absolutely incredible. That could be an absolutely crazy signing of us, but he is not cheap. So hopefully he will continue this kind of form that he is in when it comes to him playing on that left-hand side, because he looks really, really good. There is one thing that I actually forgot, kind of, if we're going into the squad depth here, we're still looking for that midfielder. I mean, yes, we are definitely focusing on the striker, but if I could find someone on the midfield here, because Mcnamee, he hasn't been that great so far, and he's like... He would only be my second choice if I could find someone really good in here instead, as a left-footed. We need someone who is left-footed, of course. Well, they rejected it. So, they didn't want the financial situations. But yeah, I think the next training facilities is probably costing like a couple of million. So yeah, I understand why this couldn't get done. But yeah, still a little bit annoying. Oh, come on! It's like. Every time I'm having someone on trial, someone is going to come in for them. It's like, could you just... This is the part of FM that makes no sense to me. I have this guy on trial, no one else really knows about him, and all of a sudden, the rest of the world knows about him. It's like, if I'm getting them in on trial, they shouldn't be picked up on... why? Just why? I don't even have his full numbers yet. I don't even know if he's good enough. I honestly, it's like, how are they just coming in for these guys? It's like, what the hell? He's probably really good, but I just I can't see enough to make a decision here. See, here's the thing I don't really understand. What exactly? They need to be under 21 here in the registration. But what about Partington? He's under 23, and I just put the auto select on, and they didn't take him on as. I think he needs to be on here because otherwise he wouldn't. He's over 21, so yeah, he's 27. So I don't quite know how that. It's only the under 23, so that should be there. So everyone else should be registered, right? Yeah. I think that's it. But that still leaves us with plenty of room. So that's good. That's very good. But we need to confirm it now. I have made an offer of 54k for a target forward called Harvey Knipes. I don't know. But we're kind of getting a little bit... he's one of the guys that I'm scouting right now. And it's a C-, but you know what? I think he's probably going to be it if I can get him in. It also depends on how much he wants on wages and stuff like that, but at least he is a target forward. And right now we are just we very soon the season is gonna start. We need that extra striker in, man. We do need that extra striker now. Well, okay, so he do want to come to us, but it's gonna be an expensive one, man. And I don't feel like it's worth it, but it's like we just need another striker in there. So let's say he's gonna be impact sub actually. See if he's gonna take that deal. He is. So let's see what he wants. 1.1k, just too much. I mean, he's not even. I mean, let's go down to 700. But we do need someone. Please remove that. He's going right back to 1.1k. It's just way too much for me. Sorry, but you can get something in appearance fee. But you know what? 1.1k. That's just too much. Let's try that. Still going too high. 850, giving a bit more in appearance fee. I just need someone in now. 850. It's not ideal. We're giving 54k away for 11 months. It's like it's terrible, isn't it? It's actually terrible. It's a really bad deal. Matt Young, he is someone that was on my list for quite a while. Then I took him out for some odd reason. I'm not exactly sure why. But I think he could do the job of being our Carrilero on the left-hand side. I definitely think he got the ability to do it. And you know what? We kind of need to find those players now. So let's just see what he wants. It might be because he wanted too much. Nah, it doesn't look like it. He wants to be a winger. No, that's not it, mate. You're gonna be a carrilero. So squad player, I'm okay with that actually. Negotiate 500 wages. That's not too much. I think I want him for 2 years actually. So let's do that. And let's go a bit down. If we can get him really cheap here, that would be lovely. That would be really, really lovely. He's going up to 400, or we are going down to 400. 2 year, please take 2 years. Mate, come on. 425, come on, mate. There we go. Hopefully we're going to get him. Oh, I forgot about this guy, Butterworth. It's a great name, Butterworth. So he was that target forward. We can't see his number anymore, but he looked decent. He looked decent. You know what? I'll take him because he was like 110 wages. That's nothing. He can be in the under 23s and, develop a little bit. I don't mind that. And he will probably get a little bit of playtime. There we go. He's coming in, and that was his numbers. I'm going to give him a new face soon enough. And you know what? If nothing else, at least we got this guy that we can play as a target forward along with Jarvis. Oh, man. Yeah. He's resilient. His personality is resilient. That's going to be interesting. Another pretty good win here, but it was, of course, someone we should win against. They're non-league, and yeah, Jarvis with 2 goals. At least he's showing up now, and I mean, he hasn't really played because I've tried I played all the, trials. But yeah, I think he's up for it. I think Jarvis might be up for it this season. A little bit annoying we did let that 1 goal in, but otherwise, it looks okay. We didn't really have the possession in this game, but still, we were definitely looking good. Fleming again with a pretty good game. Same with Tess having a pretty good game. So all in all, pretty good here. But the next 2 games is going to be the big... that's going to be the big ones in the friendlies. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, Cheltenham, it's like he's been sitting on my list for over 1.5 years. No one has come in for him. When we go in for him, someone else is going to come in for him. It happens every single time. It's such a strange thing to see. But yeah, maybe we won't get Matt Young. I don't really have an alternative right now. At least not a left-footed central midfielder or carrilero. So, I don't know. Maybe Cheltenham is going to get him because we offered him a kind of a low ball contract. So, yeah. Well, yeah. So, I don't know if I want to take this deal. Honestly, do we need him? Do we need Knips? Knibbity, knip. Harvey Knibbity, knip. That sounds... yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. He's probably gonna be better than for sure. He's gonna be a better target man. But the question is, do we really want him? That's the main thing. He's expensive. He is scoring a lot of goals in the National League, so we know he can probably take the step up and do a lot of good for us as well. I think if we're serious about getting anywhere this season, we should definitely take him. As since we didn't get all the youth players in, I think we might as well take him. We do have the money to go out and spend this. I don't like doing this. I really don't like doing this, but I feel like we should probably take him in. I'm gonna accept it. There we go. Now we do have 3 strikers now. We have our youngster that we just brought in, Butter something. What was his name? Butterworth. Yeah. So we got him as a 3rd option. So yeah, I feel like it's we're probably done with the strikers now. We're definitely done with the strikers. If anything, if we're gonna bring anything else in, it's gonna be a left-footed carrilero. As you can see here, it's a C+ signing. He's probably kind of the same level as Jarvis. So let's check them out. Compare the 2 here. Yeah, it's like Jarvis is a bit better defending, mental, aerially. Okay, that's a new one to me. But yeah, definitely they're probably going to play quite enough. I think they're going to switch a lot around. It depends on who is going to take... It depends on who is up for it, to be honest. Who is going to be the better one? I don't know. We are going to find out, I guess. So we do actually have... this is a guy that had been on my list forever. And I actually took him out of my list, but because I didn't really think he would be, quality signing. And I still don't really think that he's going to be that quality. But he could be a fringe player we could bring in, midfielder... Yeah, kind of a Masila, but also carrilero. He can definitely do the role. He's like the same level as, Friel probably is. But I don't really know if I want to sign this guy. It depends on... he's tall. Good jumping reach. That could be helpful for us. But, he's not the League 2 quality we are looking for. He's not a starter. He's just a rotational option with someone else. But let's see what he wants. He might be really cheap. Fringe player here. So let's see. I think he could be a really cheap deal for us. 600, that's way too much. I was thinking like maybe 400 or something like that. Optional contract extension, that's fine. Injury release clause, that's fine. 1 year extension after 15 games, absolutely not. I want him for 1 year. He's 28, so I don't want him for more than 1 year. Let's see what he says. He says 900. I'm gonna walk away. All right, so we can now see all the numbers here with Edwards, and I think he's. I don't know what he is, but he's definitely not a target forward. But and we don't really. I mean, he kind of is, but he doesn't have the heading. He's only 180, so he's more like an advanced forward. And I don't think I would have taken him beforehand, but now I'm not so sure anymore because we do have that new striker coming in. So I think I'm gonna let this one go. I mean, he is definitely a decent League 2 player, but we're not really playing with that advanced forward here. So I think I'm gonna let him go. There we go. That was the challenge here. Cheltenham 3-0 in the friendlies. This was exactly what I wanted to see, that we are strong enough to take on someone that we couldn't last year, and we definitely did. 2 of the goals actually come from long throws from Cantrell. So of course he's look at that. He's a man of the match here, Cantrell, or player of the match. Definitely the long throws is gonna be a new weapon this season with his 16 long throws. So great to see. Pretty happy about this performance. Let's take a look at some of the stats here against Cheltenham, because this was definitely someone. I mean, they went up to League 1 this season. So they actually went up to League 1. They got it in the playoffs. So the match momentum definitely in our advantage. XG definitely in our advantage. Last mass passes, a strange one. I got to say, it looks a little bit strange, but okay. Hughes is okay. And where is where is... Oh, he's all the way up here. Cantrell is all the way up here. Wow, that's interesting. Probably because he's taking so many of the throw-ins, I'm expecting. But Willis, he came out really early on, so we can't really tell anything about that. But interesting. They only played 45 minutes, those boys, of course. But overall, it looks quite interesting. My only concern is our strikers. Are they good enough? Can they get the goals that we need? That's my concern. Last friendly in the preseason against Bradford. They are also in League 1. And we did get a victory. I think this tactic looked very solid. And our new striker, I need to rename him. Sorry, I need to rename him. I can't keep calling him Knips. I'm gonna just call him Harvey. I think Harvey is a great name. I love Harvey. And Fleming, honestly, from what I've seen in the friendlies, he might be worth the money. He might be worth the money, or the wages we are spending on him. So that seems good. Charlie also have done quite well, not in this game as much, but we're definitely looking good for the next season here. I think we got a much better squad this season than last season, and I think the familiarity is also quite all right now. So it's looking promising. Yeah, and as you can see here, we definitely had a pretty good preseason. I mean, we did play a lot of smaller teams or equal to us, but overall, we went against Cheltenham, we went against Bradford, who is a league above us, both of them. Not conceding anything. I think we're good. I think we got the tactic where we want to play. We got most of the familiarity there. Some of these guys are not going to be around because they are... this guy, Ben Lloyd, he could be it. He could be our left central midfielder. I'm not sure yet. We need to see a little bit more of the numbers, but he could be a decent lad. Also only 22, free trial. He could a good EFL Championship player. What? I don't think he's that good, but just wait a couple of more days so we can see a bit more of his numbers. I haven't even checked out his history. He played in the National League. Not really that great for Yeovil. Then he played a bit in League 1 for Swansea. He played in the National League back here for Eastleigh. Yeah, he doesn't look bad, but he hasn't played much football. What about his injuries? Oh, yeah, that's that's gonna be a worry, isn't it? There we go. Cheltenham, of course, got Matt Young. I mean, I can't even. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we can see most of his numbers now. Oh, he is decent. Oh, he got some really good numbers here. Wow. Okay, let's see. They're saying Masila. Let's check out his numbers for what we are playing, which is the Carrilero, of course. Ooh, concentration is a bit low, tackling is a bit low, but he do long shots 12, really good physicals, He's just that average Joe kind of thing. He can play multiple positionings as well. He could play up here as an inverted winger. Wow, okay. Not sure about that. But yeah, I think we see enough here to maybe take him in. I am a little bit worried about his injury list. That's a lot of injuries. I got to be honest. That is, I don't want him on too high wages here. What are we thinking? I'm thinking 800. That's the maximum. 800. Let's see what he wants. Important player. What about regular player? A regular starter, because he would be my first choice in there. On the left-hand side in a midfield. So let's see what he wants. 2.2k. That's way above what I kind of want to do here. That's so much more than I thought it would be. Yeah, we are nowhere close to each other. We do have a couple of other guys in here that could be interesting. This guy is called Savage. Love the name. He's fairly determined, 24 years old. The question is, can he do the thing for us that we want him to? I don't think so. Got decent passing, first touch is okay. Corners is pretty good. I'm worried about his heading and his jumping reach here. That's other than that, he's actually quite good. Flair is 7. Off the ball, really low. He do have the numbers as a carrilero. So, I mean, except from off the ball. Other than that, he actually looks quite all right. Again, it depends on the numbers here. I'm going to say maximum of, for this guy, probably maximum of 700. Fringe player, okay, that's a good start. But let's see what he actually wants. He wants 925. That's way too much. It's way too much. I don't mind giving him a 2-year deal here if he wants that. But I'm going to go way down on 650 and get a bit of appearance fee and get a bit of clean sheet as well. But I'm not going to give him 800. That's way too much. I'll give him 700 maybe. Like I said, that's about it. He do want this 10 games in. I mean, I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to log in on 750 then. 750 is my maximum. He's going to take it. Okay. You know what? We might have our first choice Carrilero on the left-hand side here. He's not bad. He's just not... He's not good. He's not bad. He's just average. We do also have this guy. I don't really see the same kind of numbers on him. He's a little bit worse to me. I don't think I want this guy. See, I actually completely forgot to do something here. Something very, very important, and that is checking out the history. Okay, he's been really great for Maidstone. Really, really good for Maidstone. He's been absolutely perfect. Might be a really good signing, actually. Injuries. One big one 4 years ago. Okay, looks decent. Yeah, looks decent. Captain for the season. Oh, I think Anderson. I think actually Anderson. He got the leadership and the teamwork to do it now, and he's probably my first choice. Carrilero on the right hand side. So I think we're gonna let it Sraha. Yeah, I mean I don't know. Sraha should probably still be. I don't know. Sraha is probably gonna play a lot of this season as well. So. Sure, why not? Let's just leave it as it is. Oh, would I like to kill Arsenal under 23s in this Papa John's? I'm going to go all in on Arsenal under 23s. No, I'm not. It's just a friendly. I don't see the Papa John's as anything but, kind of friendlies. Right, guys, we are sitting right in front of the next game here. Fixtures is, if I'm clicking again, I think, yeah, tactical meeting right there. So we need to stop right here with the preseason, of course. You're an absolutely mad guy if you're still around. I don't know how many hours this one was, but it was probably the longest I've ever made. So we still have a couple of signings that might be done. We got Ngongi, who is from Luton. So that is a loan contract along with Gibbons. He's one of the guys that actually was on my list for a very long time. A midfielder might also come in. Savage, the midfielder that we were looking on earlier for 750 wages, might come in. And then I also have this guy, Redfern. I don't really know a lot about him, but he's very cheap. He's a target forward. I would maybe get him in as well. So we do have a couple of more that could come in the next couple of or in the next episode. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very, very long episode here, and I guess I'll see you in the next episode that is just around the corner. So yeah, guys, see you tomorrow.